Hi, I'm Ashley Appap.
And I'm Hayley Tanto.
Welcome to Call an Adult, a Pretty Little Liars recap podcast.
Each week we'll dive headfirst into the absolutely bonkers world of PLL as we recap the iconic series.
Where everyone is hot.
And no one calls an adult.
Let's go, bitches!
A.
Well.
Hello, Ash.
Hello, Hayley, and hello, Ally!
Hi.
Oh my God.
Our favourite doll.
Thanks for having me again,
The
guys.
doll, the head doll.
The head doll, HD.
If only I
HD.
spelled my name the correct way.
Oh, no.
You do spell your name the correct
You're
way.
right.
Yeah,
Ally.
Ally, yeah.
Exactly.
The opposite.
Something that Alison de Laurentiis could never be.
She's the opposite of that. She's enemy.
Do we think she's homophobic? Oh, wait, she's gay. Never mind.
Well, she was
could be both.
Actually, she had
she could-
internalized homophobia.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Which doesn't
Doesn't
that make you
excuse her.
homophobic?
She said, she heard the phrase, get yourself a girl that can do both, and she thought it meant be gay and homophobic, unfortunately. How are we all? Hayley, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to be here. So excited to have Ally back. It's been a long time, I think.
I think so
Feels
too.
a long time. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, it always feels like
Feels
a
like
long time.
fucking ages.
I feel like I always get to come on for really fun special episodes.
This
Yes.
was also like an accident.
randomly, yeah.
Right?
This because usually we
It
probably
wasn't,
would have got
and
you on.
Was
for
it a
this.
mid-season or no?
This was mid-season finale, no?
Yeah.
And that was
And then there was
accidental.
a Christmas special. Is the next
The
one?
next
Yeah.
one, yes. So I think we usually do always try to have you peek behind the curtain for the finales, and we've had you for a couple of mid-season finales
Yes,
as well.
but this was accidental.
It all worked.
This is an accident
Yeah.
because we're bulking, roided up,
We're
and
shredding.
I think this was just like a day you were.
Available.
Ash was like, "Oh, Ally can do this."
In
day."
my
I'm like, cool.
incredibly busy schedule,
Yeah.
I made some time for the
You are
dolls.
doing hockey right after this, not to like dox your
that's so
sporting.
Not to dox you as an athlete.
Yeah. Not to like reveal some lore about you. I don't know if that's.
I
on
am
the
in
gram.
my season 1 Spencer Hastings bag.
We're all athletes. Wait, you're swim fan.
I am a
Hey-
swim
Hayley's
fan.
swim fan.
Oh my
You're
God.
Spencer, and
I'm hitting the tree with the hockey stick.
Yes,
Yes.
and I'm. There's no one that plays basketball.
Well,
on
you're.
this show.
I was going to say
Is
you're
there
also a
not?
swim fan. There's that. Isn't there like a hot picture of like Jason shirtless with a basketball?
You're right. I'm Jason.
Oh no,
So you could
Mike
be
plays
Jason.
and Ari has to pick him up.
That's lacrosse.
Oh fuck. No, in the park. Jason's playing. No, you're right. It's just Jason. I thought Mike was there too.
I mean, Mike has probably played basketball. So if you want to be Mike, Ash, and I know
also
how much you want to
feel
be
like
Mike, you could be
Emily's
Mike.
boyfriend from season 1 probably played.
Was it Ben?
Ben.
No,
yeah.
surely he was on the swim
He
team.
gives basketball
He
vibes
does.
though.
I mean, most straight
Derogatory.
men do.
Yeah.
Derog.
Derog. But women basketball, important.
Compliment.
That's that me
their stories matter.
Espresso?
yeah.
question mark.
How are you, Ash?
I'm good. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled that I got to watch this episode with Ally as
my
well.
God.
It was so distracting though because I just wanted to make jokes to you rather than writing them down.
I know, and I was like, most of my notes are Ally says blank, and then just the crazy things
Good.
she was saying. So that's
It
good.
is. Do you, when you watch episodes for our show, do you just like enjoy the moment? Because you shouldn't need to write down.
I do wite notes. I'm writing notes the whole time. But I think
Wow.
because Ash was there, I would like say something funny and then be like, write that down.
Write that down.
Instead of myself writing it.
Yeah, and I was
Or
like,
I'd say something, I'd be like, that's not funny enough to write down. And she's like, I've got it. I'm writing that down.
Dale also has accompanied me while watching this, so
course.
there's some Dale gems, and I was like, I think you kind of have to watch this one because it is a mid-season finale. So
He's got to stay up to
enjoy
date.
it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even though he is it's good to
He is-
refresh his
well,
memory.
It's good to remember. It's good to plan.
He's been retired for so long.
Yeah.
Out of action.
He was also playing Balatro on Switch, so he only.
He was half in.
I love Balatro so much.
King.
Okay,
Ah,
shall we
let's-
get into it?
Absolutely. I'm so excited. Okay. This episode, season 5, episode 12, is called Taking This One to the Grave. Hayley, I'll allow you to sing it in cursive one time.
Taking this one to the grave.
I hate it so much.
Perfectionist intro.
Perfection just.
Sorry.
Oh, it makes me want to shit and not in a good way. She's like, gurgle. Oh my God, you went gurgle.
I went Google.
Gurgle.
I can't do it again. It was an accident.
What? Gurgle? One time gurgle. This episode was directed by Ron Lego Marcino, icon of the law, and was written by none other than the Queen, Arlene King.
And don't you
Go,
know it?
Queen.
'Cause
Don't
this
you know
episode
it.
fucking ruled.
It fucking slapped. And this episode came out on August 26th, 2014. So if that is your birthday, happy birthday to ya. Including Dylan O'Brien.
Wow.
Oh, happy birthday. Kiki Palmer.
Wow.
Happy
Superior day.
Yeah, this is a good one
happy
already.
fucking birthday. Melissa McCarthy.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, Mother Teresa.
Who?
What? Chris Pine.
Whoa.
John Mulaney.
Just my luck. Wow. Sack lunch bunch.
Okay, now name a Mother Teresa one.
quick.
From being a good chick.
And those are all the
that
ones.
chick?
Who-
Sorry.
Who's that girl?
Wait, who sings yours? That's a good song. Who's
she's
that
a diva,
chick?
disco diva, and you wonder who's that chick? It's definitely
that
David
chick?
Guetta.
Wow.
If you say so.
It's a David Guetta joint.
It's a banger.
I'll look it up while we keep moving.
Yes. Okay.
Who's
Now it is
that?
time for you both to guess what the number one song was in August.
Oh, it is Rihanna. I thought it was.
Oh, of course. Miss her.
beautiful.
With the red hair.
Well, the number one song on August 26, 2014.
Who's that
Who's
chick?
that
Rihanna,
chick?
David Guetta. That was 2010, but
Okay. Now, Hayley, I don't know if you know you wouldn't because we're bulking. That's right.
I can see behind those.
we're bulking. Can't you
Shirts.
tell? We're fucking ripped.
I'm going to give you 3 songs. You have to, Hayley, I don't want you to give any inclinations on what might have been number one in the past.
That's so unfair because I can't have
well, that's just
done homework by listening to last week's app.
No. Okay, was the number one song on the 26th of August 2014 Fancy by Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX? Was it Rude by Magic? Or was it Riptide by Vance Joy?
Oh.
Ally, I'm going to get you to guess first.
What was the second one?
Rude by Magic.
I'm going to go with Rude by Magic.
Why you gonna be so rude? Did you know that was that song?
Yeah.
Okay, we
I
didn't.
just couldn't remember the name, what it was. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Hayley.
We did not know that.
Who are you voting for?
I will continue going for Riptide, even though I do believe it lost last episode and something else won. But I'm going to keep repping Melbourne's own Vance Joy.
Yeah.
Even if I'm wrong.
Famously opened for Taylor Swift on the 1989 tour.
That would be so good. Did you go?
Yeah. I've been to every single Taylor Swift tour ever,
Of
obviously.
all time.
Yeah.
Ever.
I saw her sing Leavin' by Jesse McCartney.
Oh, you've never told me that.
Huge.
Sorry, it was in 2008. Were we friends then? Yeah. She did that.
Okay. Drum roll. Ally, you are correct. Hayley,
Why
you're
you
wrong.
gonna be so rude?
Important. How does it feel to be a winner?
It's just, this is all I've ever known. So
You're a winner,
Feels normal.
baby.
Everyone's a winner, baby. That's no lie. Is that from an ad? I don't know.
I think so.
Hayley, what does Australian streaming service Stan have to say about this episode?
This is very mid-season finale vibes for me because it's well, here it is. Australian streaming service Stan says, Aria, Emily, Hannah, and Spencer take a leap of faith. So whenever there's like a penultimate episode or a mid-season finale, it's always like the
They keep it
vaguest
brief.
bullshit I've ever heard
I
in my
swear
life.
that
Like
was...
the girls follow a mystery.
Yeah, they're like, the
Yeah.
girls try to find one of Ali's
Answers.
lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, answers. And I'm like,
The
yeah,
girls get into
that's
a
the premise of
spot
the
of
show.
strife. I swear that exact logline was
Has been
one for a
used.
recent episode, like in the last couple of eps. That's crazy.
Oh my God, I really hope it wasn't last week's, or like the last one.
Also, didn't we make some reference to Rent because of that line?
That is written down
Okay,
somewhere on my
good.
phone, I promise. Okay, it's time to hear from the 12-year-olds who, of course, write the Wikipedia episode description now. Let's see how quickly I can do this. And remember, this is your chance to black out. Let your eyes roll back into your head.
I am looking up on Stan whether or not I did copy across that description or not. So yes, go on.
Okay. The police are hell-bent on finding a connection between Elias and Bathany Young. Alison agrees to take a polygraph test, leaving the other girls to wonder what her story is going to be this time. They know just who to ask for help. Mona Vanderwall. Mona concedes that her anger towards Alison has been unfairly directed at the other girls, and she apologises. She agrees to find out exactly what Alison is telling the police. Mona hacks in the police computer system and downloads a video of Alison's interview. The polygrapher's questions assume a scenario where Spencer killed Bathany to gain favour with Alison. Caleb discovers that Spencer has replaced Alison as the prime suspect in Bethany's murder. This change was made after the police uncovered information related to Bethany's time at Radley. The group hatches a plan to get Bathany.
There's Shower Harvey and
Yes,
Bathany.
and Bathany.
Bathany. Title of that maybe so quick, so soon.
Maybe.
The group hatches a plan to get Bethany's Radley files. Hannah and Caleb hack the word hack has never been said so many times. Hack. Principal hack.
mainframe.
Hack in the mainframe. I mean, we do have a very important hacking-related line of dialogue in this episode.
The most important ever spoken.
I
Okay.
was so.
We'll get there.
Hannah and Caleb hack into the building security system while Spencer and Mona sneak inside. Aria causes a distraction in the art room so Mona can snag a set of keys. Meanwhile, Emily keeps Alison busy and away from their heist. Meanwhile, they end up finding and stealing audio recordings of Bethany's counselling sessions. The following day, the girls are at the brew when Detective Holbrook bursts through the door. He arrests Spencer for the murder of Bethany Young. Mona goes through the recordings of Bethany. She learns that Bethany knew about an affair between her father and Alison's mother. Mrs. De Laurentiis was bribing her to keep her quiet. Mona concludes that a jealous Alison lured Bethany to Rosewood the night she died. She calls Aria to relay this information. Meanwhile, a figure with blonde hair and a black hoodie sneaks into Mona's house. Mona is just getting off the phone when the figure opens the door to her bedroom. Mona is shocked, scared, and concerned. Aria brings Hannah and Emily to Mona's house where they find a disturbing scene. There are clear signs of a struggle inside and blood is spattered everywhere. The police survey the area and determine that Mona Vanderwall has been murdered. And then an A ending where A replaces the baby Jesus in Emily's nativity scene with a Mona doll. They open the trunk of a car to reveal Mona's lifeless body. In a separate scene, A makes a snow globe and puts a photo of the lies inside.
That felt like 3 A scenes in a row, by the way. When I was watching, when the baby got replaced, I'm like, okay, so this is one of the dumbest A ones I've ever seen. And then the next one, I'm like, oh, gag. And then the other one, I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
I was doing a lot.
but the baby, I'm like, this is a waste of
It
time.
made me think of Home Alone. You know when Kevin's like in the, what do they call it? Nativity scene?
Yes. And the one other good thing to come of it was when we quoted Rent by going, Happy birthday, Jesus.
You're right. The rent. You're wasting your time.
Okay, we can't go through the whole song.
This would be your one Rent fan
not?
follower.
Why not take a crazy chance?
Do a crazy dance.
And speaking of
I would
crazy
say,
dances,
what are we rating that? I would give that, I don't know. I was kind of
doing what
zoning
you're
out.
what you're
It was long.
is that, and that is your job in those moments. You must associate Hayley.
B+. I don't know. It didn't sound that bad. They said hack a lot. But
I think I'm going to give it an A-
Yeah.
because they really did tell us everything, and there wasn't any like it was like short burst of information that is accurate, but we needed all of it.
yeah.
But they did say hack like 17 times. So like
As a copywriter, it is always worth like control effing a word you think you've used too many times
Get
and
a
just kind of
synonym.
synonyming that. But it's hard because it was a very hack heavy episode.
Yeah.
And what other words are there for hack? Decode, break in.
Okay, Paramore.
I don't know. I'm not a
And my
synonym
name's
machine.
Hayley.
Oh.
You Paramore.
Oh my god.
I am
Oh my God.
Are you
Paramore.
And
the
you
band?
know how to decode.
And I know how to decode.
Were you on the Twilight soundtrack?
I was absolutely on the Twilight soundtrack.
2009.
Can we pretend that airplanes
in the night sky.
Shooting stars.
I could really use a wish right now.
Mona could use a wish right now.
Oh my god.
Okay, so my first note for this episode says Thanksgiving Day title: police cars, police tape, outside house.
On Serenity Lane.
Serenity
It's giving
Lane.
thanks.
Lane. It's giving. It's giving.
Is
thanks.
giving thanks.
It's giving grief. It's giving tears.
Also, quick question. I know there's a name for when a show or a movie has a like a time on the screen. Does anyone know
Yes.
what that's called?
No, I said title card, but it's not.
There's apparently like a more appropriate word for it, but I can't.
Not a
remember.
timestamp.
I don't think so.
Cuntini little word drop.
That's actually it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is contained little words. Well, even like this device, some kind of like dramatic flash forward. I was like,
I
what's
love
this
a
device
like
called again?
this happened, and then we go back and like
Yeah.
see
I
how we
love
got there.
that.
I think it's a time.
Mona's
stamp.
like record scratch. I bet you're all wondering how I got here.
So the gurgles. It's very reminiscent of so many other PLL scenes.
yes, which
we've
we
got-
love.
Yeah, we love
In
that.
fact, it's surprising it didn't have the what's the song?
Yeah.
We were singing it.
That
My life is over. I can barely breathe.
Yeah, that song. It's Ezra, Aria, Hannah, and Emily standing outside
Yes.
the house, and
One random man.
Oh no, I think that's at the end. I think that's at the
You're
end.
right.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm like, is he an
Acting
uncle?
for his life.
He's uncle.
Is he uncle?
He's Uncle
He's
A.
uncling in the corner.
Uncling in the
He's
streets.
just uncling in the street.
We see.
But everyone's very distraught. So
Yes.
it's kind of like, oh my God, who's dead?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know,
Jesus.
but
Is it-
thankfully Barry Maple is approaching.
Oh my
The one
God.
good policeman in Rosewood
And Ash was saying at the time we were maybe meant to suspect it was Caleb.
that died
That
because
had-
of how upset Hannah was, and because Caleb's
Yeah,
not there.
because Caleb's not there, Spencer's not there,
And maybe in the
Mona's not
promo,
there.
maybe they'd like made us think that as well.
Maybe.
I don't
That's
remember.
true.
Maybe.
Listeners who watched this live and had like on American TV where there were ads, let us know what the vibe was.
And also, the end of last
Are
episode
you
is the
telling
Fireflies.
me you didn't, after watching an episode, immediately go on YouTube back in the day and go promo for next week's episode?
I not like that because I would often bulk them. I
Oh,
would
yeah,
often
fair.
You're always bulking.
swole. It's why I'm fucking tanked,
You
dude.
You are. You're an undercover muscle person.
Sorry.
Do we need to talk about what you're wearing, by the way? Or are you-
Well, we have talked about because we're bulking. We have talked about it for over a few episodes.
You need to talk
that
about it
feel
every
like we're not
week.
talking about it that much, and then I realize it's going to be like 1,000 weeks of our list of the dolls and gurgles lives,
Yes.
where we're like, we have merch, and they're like,
we know.
but we are wearing merch. I'm wearing
The Colin
the
Adult
Colin
top.
jumper.
I'm
You're
wearing
wearing
my
the Toblerone tea,
Toblerone.
Ash. and
Ali's wearing the
Ali
Hat Watch hat.
is
Woo!
wearing the hat watch hat.
It's perfect, by the way.
Go get our merch. Go merch it, girl.
Go get it.
Then
What are we up to? Oh yeah,
we-
so Barry Maple's there. He wants to take statements. Hannah's like, I'm not
Yes.
ready, so I think he goes and fucks himself. And then Aria is like, there's so much blood, no one
Yes.
could live through that.
Ezra, she said Ezra
Yeah,
saw lots
okay,
of blood in
A.
there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, self-confessions.
Whatever, dude.
Speaking of A, they all get a text that just says, it's all your fault, A.
Now that is
Oh,
cunty. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That is cunty. And you know what else is cunty? 36 hours earlier.
I
Such a
live for that.
specific number that I don't think I've ever seen not in this context. 36.
Yeah, no, I had the same thought. I was like, 36.
You would have. It's a
36.
day and a half, isn't it?
Hey, we can't.
Look,
I don't know. the
Yeah,
concept.
probably.
The concept of time is not meant for me. Okay, I don't live within the bounds
North
of
of
that.
Rosewood.
Yeah. Then we, after the 36 hours earlier, we cut to Alison being strapped to a lie detector test. And then I've written Mulbrook alert behind double glass.
Watch out. He's here.
And then
Also, here is where we learn that Alison
Yes.
De Laurentiis's middle name is
Lauren.
Lauren.
Mhm.
And Ally
Alison
Sheehan,
Lauren De Laurentiis.
Ally, you said middle name reveal. So
Yeah, it was.
But I'm like,
was.
Do we
Alison
think it
Lauren.
suits her?
Well, Lauren is in her last name. Why is it
Oh,
also
yeah.
her middle
Alison
name?
you're right.
Alison Lauren De Laurent. I mean, obviously we're not saying De Lauren.
No, that's
Entis.
stupid.
Well,
but it's
we
crazy.
could.
I was like, what the fuck?
It could be Alison Lauren D. Laurentis.
It could be. Oh my God, it could be.
We've been saying her name wrong for 15 years.
We never thought to
And
ask.
the
De
show
Laurentiis.
says it wrong too.
We've just been following the other characters saying her name.
It
we never
should be
asked
like
her.
Anne Marie or Margaret, like one
Absolutely.
of the usual.
Of
Joy.
course.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
Kate.
A few people.
Joy, or maybe darkness, because that's what she really represents.
Tea.
Anxiety. Let's go
I
through
feel like
the
Joy
inside
is
out
so many
characters.
people's middle name. What's your middle name?
Louise.
That actually, and I was trying to think of the other one. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's Louise.
I've never
What's
met a
yours?
Joy. That's
What's yours?
Michelle.
Classic. Wait, what's yours?
Renee.
After
Could
Renee
you
Rapp.
be a Renee?
I don't think so.
I
Could I be
think-
a Lauren?
No.
You would be a different. You would be a different Renee. You could be a
Yeah.
Lauren.
Yeah, we'd be different people.
I don't think I don't think you're a Michelle.
No, my brother's name is Mitchell as well, so it's like a lot. If we were like
Mitchell and Michelle.
Mitchell and Michelle,
My best friend growing up's name was Tonya, and her sister was Tanya.
that's
Are you kidding?
I also knew
that's fully
We're
crazy.
biological sisters.
biological. I also knew siblings when I was really little that were named Julia and Juliana,
No.
and it made me believe that every name is
Had
just
to be a variation.
is just a shortened version with Anna. So when I was asked what my full name was at school, I said Ashley Anna because I thought, well, it's just short.
You'd think that it would have had to relate to your sister's name. Like,
Yeah, I was like, she's Elise. Who am I?
Ashley
Elise Lee.
I must be Ashley
I'm
Anna.
gonna call you Ashley Anna.
Also, back to how everyone looks in this episode, I wrote down that Hannah's black streaks were reminding me of Lizzie McGuire in Bad Girl McGuire. that episode.
L squared.
L squared, famously.
If we're gonna get to L squared, which
Does
means
she
live
have black
large.
streaks in that.
Yeah, she does. She meets a
I
girl
think
named
so.
Angel Lieberman, and she turns her to the dark side.
To be a horrible, horrible bad girl.
She goes to
I'm looking
detention.
forward to the streaks going, but I don't hate them. She like her
I
hair
don't
looks
mind
good
them.
short. I don't hate
Yeah.
them, but I am
Yes.
looking
It's a
forward
moment.
to like
But do you guys know what I do hate?
moving on.
I hate the creepy wall of porcelain dolls and French music that we see in Mona's room.
Ashley hates French people.
I love this because I was like, where are we? And then I'm like, oh, we're in Mona's room. This fully fucking checks out. French and dolls.
French and dolls.
French and freaky.
French and freaky.
French and freaky. Title of that, perhaps.
That is a good. I like that.
That is good. She's in bed reading a book in French, and then Mama Mona comes in. Mama Mona. And she's like, we have company. And then our 4 girlianas appear. And then Mona says,
her mum makes her come downstairs, by the way.
Yes,
she's like,
and
come
then
and
the
see,
gurgles
bitch.
are all there. Yeah, that's right. And then all the gurgles are like standing there. And then there's a great bit where Spencer quotes Churchill. Well, Spencer says a quote that I didn't write down.
she says, a lie gets halfway across the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. And before that as well, Mona says, why the grim faces? Did somebody die?
Which is the best way
Wink,
to enter
wink.
any PLL scene.
Important foreshadowing.
And don't they? Ashley and I were trying to think on the spot of who it would be funny to say said that quote. I don't think we could think of anyone. Well,
Why
I
the
said
faces
Mahatma
slowly die?
Gandhi, I think. Hillary Duff.
Who said that? Barney the dinosaur. And then we're back to Ally being strapped up.
Yes.
And the question guy, as I'm calling him, asked where Spencer was on the longest night. And it's like, here we begin the
long
narrative
night.
that
And I wish
Spencer
they'd got the
did
guy
that.
from those YouTube lie detector
Yes.
videos.
Oh, the Vanity Fair one?
Cute little guy.
Yes.
And then we're
And
back.
then at Mona's house, Mona says that Ally made her the biggest loser, and all I could think of was, 'cause I know how hard it can get, but you gotta live. You gotta live. My God, what the fuck?
Important, as we all know, in my law, one of my genuine favorite songs of all
Did
time.
that make it
Same.
to the top 100? Because it genuinely would
Oh,
be for me.
I
I don't think there
did.
was any Shannon Knoll.
That's
on
fucked.
Triple J hottest 100 Australian songs.
People who aren't Australian.
We'll talk about this later.
Listen to Shannon
I
Knoll's
feel like there was
lift.
not many Australian Idol people. Delta Goodrum didn't get.
That's
Yours
crazy.
It's crazy. I'm pretty sure. I need to look that
No
up.
Nikki Webbs either.
Oh,
That's
hey,
crazy.
Veronica's getting number 3s.
I know, yeah, we'll take it.
Thank God for that.
Here's something that annoyed me. Mona's really hot mum. Put that in writing.
So well cast.
Mona's, it was incredible.
Yes.
The parent casting on this show's fucked. She brings like all this amazing food. Okay, the mums, when parents are in town, they're so doting, and then
when they
they'll go away
exist.
for a year.
When they go away, their children are being threatened to be
And so
murdered.
she brings down food for everyone, and they're all like, "We gotta go." I'm like, "That's so rude." And the only one that's like, "I'll stay back," is Hannah.
But it's also so classic. Oh, just got a bite of toast for me on the way to school. Thanks, guys.
Literally.
Classic.
Not another diet house.
Yeah, literally.
Is this diet house cookie?
Honestly, I was like the whole time being like, "Oh my God, what?" Apart from Dollhouse, what is Mona's house called?
yeah.
And I don't want to call it Dollhouse.
Blood house? French house?
French house.
French house. Honestly,
What do they
Blood
call
House is
houses
better
in France?
How do you say house in French?
Maison. Isn't
Okay.
Mona Maison.
it? Maison.
I also really loved this kind
Mona
of
Maison.
acknowledgement that Spencer and Mona are intellectual equals, kind of the only two on
Yes.
par. With them both knowing that quote, it felt like a little nod back to the early reveal days of being like,
Yes.
fuck, you guys are kind of on the same level.
Yes. More Mona Spencer content.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Then we cut back to Ally and she says, oh no, we cut back to Ally and someone says Ally anger and then Ally said,
I have written this down. So Mona says to the girls, I took all of my Ally anger out on you guys. And I said, that's me when I'm angry. I take my Ally anger.
Then Spencer tells the girls, I think, about Melissa's video. She's already told them, but they
Yes.
talk about it.
Yeah.
So this is while Mona's mum is giving Hannah these cookies.
Mona, mama.
Because I thought that Hannah being like, I'm going to stay back and wait for the cookies. I thought that was going to be a lie. But then Mona's mum gives her the cookies and she's like, hey, is like Mona okay? I think it's all like starting up again, she says. And Hannah just straight up is like, Mona is scared of Ally. We all are.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you for telling an adult. And yes, while that is happening, the other gurgles are in. And Mona's listening to all of this.
Aren't
by
the other
way.
girls just like lingering in the doorway?
They're literally.
so.
I have
They're like,
written.
Hannah, you coming? And she's like, I'm waiting for the cookies. It's like, you could have just all like stayed sitting. Like
yeah.
It's
And then
weird.
Mona's in her room. She makes a phone call and she's like, send out a code A. She's plotting something big.
Oh yeah, I wrote the gurgles discuss Melissa's video loudly in Mona's home. I was like, where is that note of yes, they're just around the corner.
Yeah.
So loud.
Also, have we discussed when Mona goes through one by one and says what each of the girls are?
yes.
Is this in that scene?
That is not
Or is
this
it later?
scene
That is-
yet.
okay,
I think
great.
that's
I have
later.
one
Great.
more quote from Dale in this scene, and he said, if Mona has no fans, I am dead.
We
Real.
stand. Yes, Dale, we feel the same way. And then at the brew, Mona goes that obviously that code A she sent out is to her gang, I guess.
It's a loser meetup.
Yes.
Loser convention.
And then Dale did say, where are all the losers?
Well, Lucas appears as the biggest of them all.
That's the biggest loser.
And he says that Ally got to the rest of the group of losers, literally what he wrote. And they're calling Mona Crazy Mona now. I'm like, couldn't
I thought
they
it
be
was
more
loser Mona.
loser? I think they said crazy now.
It used to be loser.
Loser,
Mona.
now it's crazy. And could they be a little bit more creative? They should say
Yeah.
Manic Mona.
Oh,
You
that's a
know?
good one.
True.
Just another
Manic
manic Mona.
Cute.
She also said, Mona says, I think she's gone full on social.
Oh, which, and once again, they're in the toilets at the school, just letting this all out.
The most private of all places.
The most echoing room that they could find. And
Also,
I've-
anytime a new character came in, I would say, is that what did Ally nickname them?
the gay Rons.
the gay Rons.
Cindy and Mindy are the
I
gay
haven't
Rons.
watched episodes
The
for
gay
a while.
Rons.
I was like, is that the gay Rons?
I did. I also have that. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Oh
so
my
we're in the
God.
bathroom. Mona's telling the gurgles that Ally's stolen the game.
Yes.
And then
and she
Ally's
says she thinks she took the lie detector test for fun.
okay,
And
it's
that
like,
she thinks
okay.
Alison is a...
And this is where,
Yes.
it's
The
like Ally has
labels.
assembled the perfect crew for a sociopath to manipulate. We've got smart, Spencer, loyal, Emily, admiring Hannah, sucks to be Hannah, compassionate, Aria.
She's like hefty Hannah.
That's hefty. Hannah.
Okay.
When the fuck Aria? Because we
Aria's
did this quiz like a few weeks ago on the Patreon.
Which liar are you?
Yes, and obviously like with the questions you can see what they're trying to hint at.
They're like the Gryffindor ones. Like, are you brave?
Literally,
Are
and it's like, or are you a
secret?
cunt?
Yeah.
Slithering.
Do you like books?
It was very that. It was like, are you sporty? Are you really smart?
Are you
a
gay?
dumb slut? Yeah, are you gay? And
Are
then,
you a
but
techno
Arias
whiz?
Were you hefty?
Arias were confusing because they were all like,
You have you're so passionate. All
you-
of them.
and I'm just like,
Do you
this
ever taste an
compassionate
older
thing, I'm
man?
like, to be honest, Aria maybe has been the least empathetic. So just from recent
Exactly.
memory, recency
Literally.
bias, where we're up to with the Zack attack and all that.
Exactly.
That's why
Where's that compassion, bitch?
Exactly. There's none.
it's also like when they said, I don't know if this has happened yet. They say like, who's the best liar? And they're all like, it's Aria. And I'm like, I think it's Spencer, arguably.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. Oh, Aria's like atrocious.
Bad.
Whenever she's again,
When she knocks
recency
over the
bias-
paint.
Yeah, when she's
Oh,
at, she's at
God,
Radley,
yeah.
people are like, "What are you doing?" And she's like,
She's giving Hilary Duff acting, which is complimentary.
Honestly,
but-
Emily. Yeah, honestly, Emily talking to Sydney a few episodes ago was better acting.
Absolutely.
Like,
Although
we're lying.
Emily with Ally in her bedroom today, not as much. But maybe that's because she makes her nervous.
God.
Yeah, she would.
The hairs,
But yeah,
man.
Aria, not compassionate.
No. I've written a few things in this scene. I'm so sick of them talking about Alison's friendship, making them special. Emily
Yeah.
says, she never loved me. And I wrote, no fucking shit, Sherlock. And then Spencer realizes that Ally's going to the cops to frame the girls.
Also, Aria being like, what made me so special? It wasn't like I didn't get why she picked me. It was like, what made me the most special?
that was such an odd take.
Get over
I
yourself,
know.
Yeah, it was like,
babe.
what made us special? I'm like, what? You're all weak.
Yeah.
You're all just girls.
She was
who
like
are
fishing
around.
for compliments. She was like, wait, guys, but wait,
why-
what about,
why-
like, why would she even pick me? I'm like ugly and like weird,
Oh my
right?
God.
I'm just like a quirky artist with my own sense of style.
I'm
I
like
guess.
dating the hot teacher.
Like, wow, I'm not like you guys because I'm better, I
And
guess.
it's like, what makes the gay Rons special?
They're gay.
Tea.
And we love that.
Speaking of the gay Rons,
Speaking of the gay Rons, they're sussing. They clearly seem a bit sus about Mona when they all leave the bathroom, and Mona's very like normal to them and like, hey girls. Also, we find out in that scene that Mona got accepted to all of the Ivies.
yes,
As she
Slay.
should.
because throughout this episode, college comes up
Because
in places where college shouldn't come
Which
up.
I love
We're
that
reminded,
we're 5.5
which
seasons
is-
in and we're
yeah.
still at school.
Genuinely,
And we
this
start
is
looking at colleges
truly-
in year 10, year 11 in America. So it's like, what are we doing at this point? You should
Is
be
that
done
looking
with
that
school.
early?
that's
Well,
crazy.
yeah, because
You
they
have to, like-
commit by like end of year 11.
But then you go like
They do
a
shit all
like
year 12.
ages.
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's the opposite for
Ours
us.
is
Yeah.
like over. You get
Year 12
yeah,
is
it's
the
like
most
a
We
month.
find out once we have graduated high school where we're going.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, woof.
That's okay. Wait,
Then-
okay. So Cindy and Mindy also, I want to say they're in matching outfits and they open the stalls the same way.
Yes.
and then
All
they
twins in media must
Yeah.
be synchronized.
so they like synchronize, go in, and then when all the gurgles leave, they come back out immediately and like do a little look.
So cunty.
And I just think that's cunty.
It
I think
is.
it's cool.
Then Emily and Paige kiss in the hallway, and I've written, you know what? It's fine because
We'll take
it's
it.
pro
I'm liking
that
Paige
now.
ATM.
ATM, yes.
ATM, we don't hate.
She's
And
on
we're
thin
rooting
ice.
for Paige and Emily over Emily
and
Ally.
Alison,
Which,
absolutely.
how sad that those are her only options.
They're not. There's the gay Rons. There's so
It's
many
a bit
queer
racist.
women
These are
in
the
this
only
town.
options that the writers are giving her. I say bring back
Yeah.
Samara.
I bring
Please.
back. Let her suck and fuck anyone in this town.
Bring
she
back
wants.
Maya.
Oh,
Bring the dead.
hashtag. Yeah.
Come on.
Unbury her. Everyone's just buried.
Yeah.
If Caleb Vision means he sees ghosts, talk to Maya and bring her back. Okay, let's get spells. Let's get Grunny involved. Let's make it happen.
I have a really important note next.
Go.
So we're still at school,
Mhm.
and this is where I realize Mona's mum reminds me of Lisa Barlow from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see it at all.
There was something about her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there
Really?
was. Yeah,
I see it.
they're not like the same, but I was like, oh my God, Lisa Barlow, that's who this is reminding me of. And
mean,
that explains
cunty.
why Mona
I think
is
it's
so
her
cunty.
mixed with Casey Musgraves.
Yes, yes.
Wow, you guys see things I don't see, and that's why it's important to have different
Haley
voices.
Vision, Ally Vision, Caleb Vision, Ash Vision.
My vision is just
2020. Motorboarding.
All of us with our glasses. If you're,
Oh my God,
if you're listening and
Alright,
watching,
squad.
we all have bad vision.
If you're wearing glasses right now, hello.
If you're
Shout
wearing
out.
glasses out there, good job on taking care of your eye health,
Yeah. Raise your
mama. Speaking of mama, yeah. Mona Mama is leaving Hack office. She's gone to talk to him, the principal. And she lies to Mona. Mona says, she's like, Mum, what are you doing here? She's like, I'm just dropping off food for the food.
She's a pretty
Food
little liar.
drive. She's a pretty little
pretty
liar.
for
She's a
absolutely.
hot liar, actually.
She's a hot
Sexy liar.
housewife.
And so we're like, okay, obviously she's gone to Hackett to be like, I'm worried about my daughter, is what we can only assume. Then we see Alison in the fucking hallway with a new group of 4 girls who exactly resemble the Gurgles.
Yeah. And the worst outfits I've ever seen.
In my
Can
life.
I
Yeah.
say that I actually wrote I don't remember them. I liked Ally's outfit better than usual in
Yes,
this episode.
she had a
the
long
bar
dress.
is in hell.
The
so-
bar is fully in the fucking ground.
Yeah.
She was wearing just like a maxi dress and a nice crop denim jacket. And I was
Which
like,
they
I
love
don't
her
hate-
in this era. I think we're
Yeah.
about to see a lot of maxis
They're putting her in a lot of jackets.
Yeah. and cardigans are coming up too.
Or there was a cardigan. Well, in this same
Yeah.
episode, in that beautiful dress, they put her in a cardi, and I'm like, no, not a
Don't.
cardi.
Don't.
Let
Alison
her be.
Lauren De Laurentiis would never wear a fucking cardigan.
No,
A
she would
Lorison.
not.
Alorison Lauren De
She's not
Laurentiis.
Emily or Spencer.
Alorison Lauren De Laurentiis.
Lorenzo.
Lauren.
Wait, doesn't she date a Lorenzo later
She
on?
does.
What? There's a man named
What's
Lorenzo?
her name?
My uncle's
crazy.
name is Lorenzo.
Hey.
Did he date her?
Also, and she gives also when they're all like standing in their little like Ally being the queen bee, she gives Mona a really like smirk,
Mean
smart
look.
ass
I hated it.
bitch.
Ugh.
Oh yes,
she
Woo.
Then
does.
we cut to
Mama.
pedo flat. Oh yeah, that is a man named Lorenzo. We cut to pedo flat, and someone, I think Ezra says, "You've got pumpkin guts on your face."
opposite.
Opposite.
He has the pumpkin
he,
guts.
He is
Ew,
the
he
pumpkin
would.
guts,
Aria
and
says,
it made me want pie.
I also yes, I would love. I want pumpkin pie. I
Yum.
assume they're making pumpkin pie. Aria says a bunch of defamatory shit about her family members, which is this. Last
She's
time
trying
you
to be
were on-
quirky so hard.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no, it was when Scout was on. I was like, there was one episode where like Aria says something else about someone's breath. Or anyway,
that
and it was
wasn't
like
me,
so
but I'm not
mean.
surprised.
I think that was Scout Seb actually.
It pissed me off
Um,
that she said toot. I was like, just say
Just
fuck.
say
Say
fuck.
fuck. Yeah,
You're
well,
not that funny. Like,
I've written Aria says a bunch of defamatory shit about her family members in bracket granny farts.
Yeah, she says her granny has long chin hairs and toots a lot, and I wrote me vibes.
And it's like, why are you? And then she's like, okay, she like plucks her chin hairs or whatever. I'm like, why are you fucking
okay,
defending
people
us?
have endometriosis and PCOS.
what the hell?
Fuck you.
Aria, you're sick. Just wait. You're
Yeah.
gonna have a pair of tweezers and you're gonna turn the lights like on
All
really
the
bright
way
or get
bright.
a torch and you're gonna look.
Me with the ingrown hairs I have in
Bitch.
between my eyebrows every fucking day of my life.
She talks shit about someone else. An uncle. I don't know.
But we find out that Ezra is invited to a fair house for Thanksgiving, and I went, fucking hell. Then
I say Mike punch him again.
punch him. Yes, absolutely. Forgot
please.
about that. Then we cut to Spencer looking through photo albums of like pictures of the Gurgles,
Which
I
is
guess.
so cute that they had like real on-set pictures. They weren't like
Yes.
stills from an episode like
They
other
were
shows
cute.
do.
They were very cute. Then Oink Berkey in full uniform. I
In-
swear he just signed up to be a cop. Now he is already through the whole fucking program.
It was in the previously on.
And
like,
this,
he just
and
signed up.
we always make jokes about like a Rosewood Minute and this whole period taking place over
2 weeks.
I think a month.
a month and
Yeah.
a half.
I think
or
this
something.
begins the end of the month. That didn't make any sense.
And that's
but-
usually plausible because most episodes, I think, are a day. Like genuinely,
Yeah.
they'll be
A day or
wearing the
two.
same clothes for like
36
1 or 2
hours, if you
episodes.
will.
36 hours.
Yeah, you
I
know-
genuinely, I think you're bang on that 36 hours.
The format of the pit was largely inspired by PLL.
PLL.
And I've always said that.
And I've
So
always said
this
that.
really breaks that of like, yeah, he truly, I think, went away for 3 days.
Yes.
He
Is this
also
part of that? You know how this part of the show that's from like halfway through one season to another season, it's like 2 week span.
This is there's a month within a really long chunk of episodes, and this is what I believe the end of that month.
Okay.
We did have
So
a
it's not
listener
the
send us a
2 week.
message that like detailed it
Yeah.
all, and it goes up to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, perfect.
There you go. He
Yes.
also, but it's great because, like, yeah, she's looking through these photos, and before Oink Oink comes up, you just do hear like the most uncharismatic voice say, "Put your hands behind your head,"
Okay, Poindexter.
and then it's like, "I said, put your hands behind your head."
Oink, Dexter.
And then he's standing so weird. I'm not gonna lie, and I know that
you were turned on.
No, the opposite. I
is
know
a-
they're two
a-
hot
a
adults
shum.
playing teenagers, but like, it was like really, I felt very uncomfortable watching two
Yes.
teenagers role play as like cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or cop and like victim.
Yeah, I was like,
especially when she's actually about to be arrested.
I
for
know, I
murder.
didn't want to be rude, but I was like, I don't like watching these very sexually
She
active
manifested too
teenagers.
hard.
No.
They fuck so much.
I wrote Spoberky make funk. No, they don't, but they're going to his grad ceremony tonight.
They're thinking about
They're thinking
it.
about funk.
And she's still in high school. Like she's not even at college yet.
No, and also, when did she have time to get a pocket watch made for him that was engraved saying
I know.
"You're my once upon a time"?
It's that old
She
money.
loves him, but when did you have the time
When
for
do people
this?
have time to do anything?
These
Yeah.
girls. Well, she's on her. She's all roided up with her Dexies, I guess.
Bulk.
Then I've written Lucas and Barry Maple. What a combo! No idea where we are. Oh, they're going through.
Were they chatting?
They're
No,
at the
okay.
Lucas.
So Lucas comes in and he's
Police-
like, I'm at the police station and
Yes.
says he's part of some program.
Oh wait, this is right.
He's
He
going-
said
He
I'm
tells-
part of the student liaison
Yes,
program,
yes,
and I
that's
said
it.
that's what Aria said to
He also-
Ezra.
He tells
She was a student.
You
liaison.
said you said that's what Ezra Fitz runs.
That's right.
the high school liaison program. Important.
he also then he tells, I guess he calls or texts Mona. I've just written he tells Mona to go. Here's a quote from Dale. This guy's fucking insane. Dale hates Lucas.
As he
As he
should.
should.
He just like every time Lucas speaks, which is very rare, Dale will like mock his voice. He hates Lucas.
I love when Dale gets mad. So Lucas puts a USB in a computer and then whips out his sidekick and sends a message, and then we cut
Side.
to side kick. Then we cut to Mona sitting on a toilet with a laptop, and Lucas texts her go, and then
She starts peeing.
she's hacking in. She's hacking into like the Bluetooth shit again. Hacks into Bazo Maple's computer. And then we cut to the Fields house where it's all decked out. Warhouse. And we see the iconic "This Girl Loves Christmas" t-shirt. And someone says, "Read her boobs."
That was Hannah.
Important.
Yeah, because Caleb's like, what's wrong with her? Because Emily's kind of like running a real tight ship over here. And then, yes, Hannah says, read her boobs. The girl loves Christmas.
And then she iconically comes in and goes, "Where's Jesus?"
Emily is so fun in
I
this
love
scene.
If you
I
guys
mean-
need new merch, that's a great one.
the Christmas
Jesus.
merch.
Yeah.
And I think I
Yes.
said me at age 11 when I started questioning my Catholic faith.
Where's Jesus?
Jesus.
Where's Jesus? Emily being obsessed with the holidays is such like a Hail Mary.
Do you feel like it's
I
on
know.
or off brand for her?
Well, the reason that they say they're doing it is because they
Yeah.
purposely set it all up at Thanksgiving because they know that Wayne and his dog
It's like so
Yeah.
they have something
will
to
be
look forward to.
home. Will be home for Christmas, so
Yeah.
it's like preparing them.
It's
for
not.
that
It's
season.
not off brand. It's just out of nowhere.
Yes.
It's just.
I think that's all.
yeah.
But
When they
and it's-
assign a character trait to someone.
yeah.
Also
Yeah.
for such
But
a
I was like, I'm enjoying watching
was
Shay
fun.
Mitchell have fun.
yes,
Yeah.
But for such a heavy episode in terms of they have to get through so much plot, was
Yes.
it necessary?
No.
I don't know. Then Caleb is sus because Hannah takes a call that's clearly not from her mum, even though she says it's from her mum. And then we see the girls and Mona watching Alison onto the hacked tape that they got from Barry Maple's computer of her doing the lie detector.
Yeah, and so Ali is
The
talking.
Vanity Fair lie detector test.
Of course.
Yes, it's a fun content. So Ali's talking about Spencer being angry and being on pills. I will say this is Ali's not like offering up this information. This has been interrogated. So
Yes.
there's like it's very led down like this path of like Spencer did this, Spencer did that. Ali also says she has nothing to do with Bethany Young's murder, which is
Tea.
T, important. Then Mulbrook at Murder House, and then I wrote in brackets, Murder Manor, question mark?
Oh.
But no, it's Murder House. Mona's house can be Mona Manor.
Murder Manor makes it feel like fun, like Luigi's Mansion or something. Whereas like Murder House,
Murder
I
House.
want people to think of like American Horror
It's
Story
suburbia.
season 1. Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
it's fucked.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to go.
Absolutely. And
It's
then,
not sexy and romantic.
so he's at Murder House, which is like, uh-oh. And then
says?
Mona,
We're at Diet House Muffin.
Okay, thank you.
So Mona, so all the gurgles are still around the laptop.
Yes.
Caleb comes in, he's joined that crowd.
and he's like,
the
I knew-
reaction I had when I saw him enter this scene, knowing what was about to come.
Well, Ally, would you like to tell us what
yeah.
happened?
Oh, okay. Well, actually, I have to say, I knew from the previous scene because of how many times I've screen recorded him saying that for my own YouTube videos.
I also have it because I don't think I've put it up yet, but I'm like, I have that in drafts
it's
somewhere
so
for a meme.
important to the law.
And I have a video of you watching it as well
that's
now.
true. And there wasn't even this time.
No.
When Emily said, like, let's deck the halls and fa la la la, I was like, why do I know that quote? And I'm like, it's because I've had to rewind to there and start the screen recording.
You're like,
every
my
time.
body is ready for something.
Literally. So Caleb comes in, he says some bullshit, and then he says, your software slays, by the way. Yeah.
Important.
Line delivery
I
of the century.
Screamed.
Important.
He's so good.
He's just perfect.
He's so perfect. I love him. I love that he is like the head boy.
Yeah.
He's the
boy.
techno toy boy.
Yeah.
He is the techno
We
toy.
love
Boy
him.
toy.
Boy toy.
Boy toy.
And what does he find? He finds out that the files say Spencer Hastings murdered Bathany Young to gain favor with the group's leader. So they think that,
and this is a letter from Mulbrook.
which is terrifying. So they think that because Ally knew that she was on drug, that Spencer would have done anything to avoid blackmail. So she would have like killed someone for Alison. And then Aria asks a very reasonable question for once, which is, but why would Ally want her dead? Meaning Bathany Young. And then Spencer's like, fuck, I know exactly what's about to happen. They're about to try and arrest me. We need to call my parents. Someone call Toberky.
Call an
What
adult.
was it that she
Call an
realized? She was
adult.
like, they now
Toberky.
have like, what do you call it? Like, not reasonable doubt. They now have enough evidence to arrest me. Like, but what was it?
Yeah.
I guess it was
Yeah.
Alison saying her name.
Yeah, I
for
think
that
so.
night.
I think so.
She's
and
so
then
smart.
like witness
Evidence?
accounts
Yeah.
saying that she was
Yeah.
in the backyard and whatever.
Oh, she's so good.
She's so
this
good.
whole crew is.
And having Veronica as her mum, like she's so primed to know
Yes,
what's going to
she's so
happen.
ready.
And then Mona says before they call the parents and everything, she's like, we need to know what the police, you should know what the police know. And that they found something at Radley, they must have, that connects Alison to Bathany. Otherwise, they wouldn't have enough evidence. So they're like, we got to find it out. It's time to go to El Rados.
This, I am obsessed with the scene that happens after this at Radley. It's so Charlie's Angels.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Yes.
beautiful.
And it made me think of like PLL has like Charlie's Angels elements, but this was like maybe the most Charlie's Angels.
And I wish they'd
from
leaned
recent
into that
memory.
more.
Yeah, me
I
too.
know.
Like,
I
you know,
think
the
it's
scene in Charlie's
Mona's
Angels
there,
when
it
they
helps.
wash up on the shore and they're like coming out of their
yes.
disguises.
Yes.
Yeah, and
They
they
should have
take off
done
and like
that.
strip.
Yeah, they should have done that in Radley.
Well, you could say that they did by putting on the candy stripes and then
True.
I guess,
Yes.
slowly
We
doing
just
more.
didn't see it.
No, we didn't see it. But what we did see was Hannah and Caleb in a car doing tech shit and saying code go as the
Love.
which is like, come on, you fucking idiots. Then we see Spencer and Mona back in the old stomping yard. And then
They look like sexy orderlies.
They sexy
like
orderlies.
It's so like all these candy striper outfits and sexy orderly outfits are so cuckoo.
My
to me.
Halloween costume is decided.
Oh! And then Toberky is asking Spencer, where are you? Because it's a ceremony time. Rut roll.
I've written Toberky is graduating Popo school because I swear, does Mona refer to something about Popo with him?
I don't remember.
I didn't
haven't
hear it,
written
but I wouldn't
down.
be
I just think that
surprised.
was funny.
Mona also says HTHU.
Oh,
Hurry the hell up.
HTHU, hurry the hell up.
And
I was like,
remember,
hurry the fuck up. And then I'm like, oh wait, hurry the hell up.
I've written they go into cage, lol. Anyway, Emily is at her house getting ready to distract Alison. And she's like on the phone lying about going to bed, and then a wild Alison appears.
Well, she's lying to Paige.
Yes.
So she's on the
Yes.
phone to Paige and she's like, I'm sick. And Paige says,
Boo,
boo,
you
you
whore.
whore. And then yes, Emily rocks up.
At
Emily's
Warhouse.
invited her as bait. It's very
Yes.
tense, like when
Yes.
Yeah.
Ally walks in.
And
She
then
should have put on
Aria-
a movie because she's so bad at like lying to keep her there.
Yeah.
Put on a movie for an hour and a half, 2 hours. You've got her sat.
I know.
Chill, read a
I
book.
knew the second she was like, sorry, I'm just like talking to my mom, like my mom's out shopping. I'm like,
Don't lie. Don't start lies.
Don't start lies, and also
You
don't
don't have
leave
to,
your
like-
phone there.
oh
Yeah.
my, everyone is it in this
Yeah, I think it
scene.
is where she sees her phone. So
Yeah.
On Emily's phone, Ari's texted her saying, "Where's A?" And Emily says, "With me. I hate this." And then Alison she's going to leave, and to try to lure her in, Emily lies and's like, "I don't want things to be like this." And we see Alison transform and be like, and then turn around, and I hate it. I was like, sociopath. And then we cut back to the scene later, but first we're back in the art room. I've written, I thought she wasn't allowed here anymore.
How did they organize Aria to run an art class? What the time period on this?
Well, she's volunteering.
Sure.
So that explains everything they wanted to explain.
I guess she's not. Yeah, she's not running an art. Because she's really
just,
walking around
there
being
to
like,
help.
"That's really good.
Yeah.
That's great."
She didn't teach them.
And what does she do instead? She knocks over a paint bottle to distract the angry orderly. And I'm like, bitch, could you have done something that's less destructive?
It just made me giggle that this actress that played the order wasn't allowed to have any lines.
Dale
Yeah.
said the exact same thing.
Because you have to pay them more, famously, if
I
they
learned
have
this
lines.
from the rehearsal.
So she had to do so many face acting moments to be like, I'm disapproving of this, but couldn't say anything.
She was giving. You would
nailed
forget
it.
that she didn't. I guess you and Dale both noticed. So
I
maybe
always look out for it.
You must.
It's so fun. Yeah, no, Dale said the exact same thing. And she was face acting.
Yeah.
And
I think in the
Down.
previous episode she does speak, so hopefully she got that big check.
there was
from that
definitely
one.
another
Those
angry orderly. I
checks
don't
are
know if it
coming
was the
still.
same one.
I hope it was. I hope she's well.
hope
And
she's well.
My next note is Mulbrook at Radley. Hannah with Brittany Mike saying, "We've got company."
Ugh.
Then we see.
Oh, and Mulbrook does say he's standing. Aria's cleaning up the thing, and then the camera pans up. It's very
and Aria's on her knees in front
and
of his dick,
and he's
may
like,
I say.
I wish I was.
and he's like, I know, it was. He's like,
Sexy
in his little sexy can, in his
the
Sean
one
Farris
adult man
voice.
in Rosewood that doesn't want teenagers.
And he says,
And he goes, "You've made quite a mess of things."
"Oh."
And I am like, I'm so glad everyone else thinks it's really hot because I'm like, Mulbrook over the next few eps. But I'm like, Sean Farris is so hot.
I know I've written shouldn't be into it, but
Julie?
I am.
Julie Corky?
Julie Corky. And then he asks Ari, when did you start?
Your period. It's all over the floor.
Oh my God. He asks, "Did you start volunteering after I've started writing Beth because I couldn't
Bath.
Did you start volunteering after Bath's body showed up, and was it Spencer's idea?"
I know,
She's like,
basically?
yeah.
Yeah, she does such a shit job of distracting him. And then
Because I'd be like, who the fuck are you talking about? But she's like, no. Yeah.
I've written Caleb finds a list of Ivies in Hannah's car. What is that?
The
He
Ivy
finds a list
League
of
schools.
colleges.
Oh, that's right. She applies them all and she refers to the SATs as the SCT. And I love Ashley Benson, and usually she slaps, but the way she delivers this, I'm like, come on.
She was phoning it in.
I reckon her heart was not in this line because
No.
even as an Australian, I know what the SATs
Yeah.
are. So when she's like, I got an STC, and it's like,
What are you fucking
you
talking
know
Yeah.
that no. And I think she would have been like, I'm not reading this.
Like
line
a season
properly.
one, Hannah would have really emphatically said it, and then we would have giggled and been like, oh, that's not
Yeah.
right, sweetie.
Yeah.
It
but
also
she's-
made me think of Glee. I'm like, are they recycling the plot where Brittany, who's like the dumb blonde,
Is really smart.
gets into all the Ivies and is secretly
Maybe.
smart?
But that's
I don't hate
basically
it.
what they're saying here, is that she's really smart. She's aced her SATs.
And it's cute because Caleb is like impressed. He's
Yeah.
impressed.
As
Like,
it
my
should be.
smart girl.
Then back at Warhouse, Emily has left a fucking phone on the table as she tries to get Alison to leave the room, and Alison
Well,
obviously
Ali's
reads
asked
it.
for a tea, actually.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you grab
Take your
your
damn
phone?
phone.
Ali, but anytime, whenever Ali's like, can
If
I
we
have a
learn-
tea? I would be like, come with. If
I'd be
you
like,
were at my house,
yeah,
I'd be
you've
like,
been here a million times, put the kettle on.
Or that,
But
or like,
also-
let's go downstairs and
Yeah.
make a tea together.
If
Like,
we
don't
learned-
leave Ali alone in a room.
if we learned
Ally
anything from-
Sheehan.
Don't leave me alone
Ali
in the
alone in a
room.
room.
And if
Who
you
knows what
learned
I'll do.
anything from Hayley's experience with her phone, don't leave the room without your
I
phone.
was literally
Oh my
thinking
God.
that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Then
Wait, did I tell you?
No, I listened to the pod. You spoke about it.
Oh, that wasn't part of the bulking. Good.
that was pre-bulk.
I'm so confused.
That was your most recent current ep.
There you go.
Woo! Then I've written
This is scary.
Ali's such a, she's like, okay, great. Like, yeah, so you're just distracting me. And she bumps Emily's arm on the shoulder on the way out. I'm like,
Don't touch your shoulder.
not her Danby shoulder.
Danby shoulder. No. Now she can't.
Hardy
go to
Lamarty
Danby.
with the swimmer's body.
Then my next note says, Paige carrying what looks like a gallon of soup. No idea where we are.
I love this because we're still at Warhouse.
Okay.
So Ally's leaving and Paige pulls up. She's got a gallon of soup, a bucket of soup.
Yep.
And you think this scene is going to be that like, she's going to see Ally leaving and be like, oh my God, slut. But instead she sees Ally go to her car, to Ally's cool like buggy. She has like a green buggy that the gay Rons
I
are
wrote
in.
green
Compliment.
punch buggy alert.
Punch. And Paige actually follows them.
And she gets inside the green punch buggy.
So Paige is trying to win us as viewers back. And
It's
Emily.
not working on me.
No.
Sorry.
Then back to
It's
Al
working on me a
Rados.
little bit.
We see Mona and Spencer finding tapes of every session that Bathany ever had with her therapist, I guess, at
Bathany.
Radley, which is crazy.
Bathany.
And then Mona reveals she got into Yale, Harvard, and Dartmouth. Brown too, but they're not offering a full ride. And I'm like, slay
Yes,
mama.
queen.
Then for some reason, they're like, look at the tape on August 8th, and we hear Bathany say, I thought she liked me, but it was all a lie. And
Also, August 8th is when Freakier Friday comes out. Was that an Easter egg in 2014?
I
Yes.
think yes.
Everything is intentional. Everything is an
everything.
Easter egg. Everything is like Taylor Swift.
Of course.
This show is very
Mastermind.
well thought out mastermind. They knew exactly where they were going from that pilot.
Of course they did, clearly, from the ending. We know that.
Let it be known.
Then we find out that Mrs. D was having an affair with Bethany's dad. And on the tape, we hear her say, I don't trust anyone in that family, like mother, like daughter. And then they're all like, Ally knew her. Ally knew Bethany. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is what we needed. Then Spencer, they're leaving and Spencer's on the phone to Toberky. She's like, I'm coming. I'm on my way. We see Toberky in truck. Toberky crash truck!
And
Yeah.
it's that exact angle, again, like Glee, Quinn Fabray, when you see someone in a car and you know they're about to be T-boned.
I hate that.
Raise your
Or
voice.
in
Raise
Raise
your
Your Voice.
voice.
I think about
R.I.P.
that
Paul, the
scene in
hottest
Ra-
man.
I
The hottest man.
honestly think about that Raise Your Voice scene a lot.
Yeah.
Important
It's very-
Jason Ritter moment.
He was acting.
Very-
Acting.
He's married to Melanie Linsky.
Yeah,
I know.
love them. They're
love
so
them.
so
cute.
good. So it's Thanksgiving Day.
I've written, Ally makes good point that he should have pretty good insurance by now after all these accidents. House blow up, Toberky crash bike.
And then I
Toberky
said,
crash car.
I wonder what insurance he has. And then I was like, oh, wait, he's like 17. He's on his parents' insurance.
Well, where also
Where
his
are
parents?
his parents?
True.
Well, his mum,
Well,
dead.
Well.
that's true. I like how I'm like,
His
I'm
mum
so sick of
jumped.
this storyline. I'm like, where's his mum?
Toberky mum jump. We know
I've
that.
already.
do we ever learn about his dad?
No, I don't think we do.
Do we? Yeah. Who the fuck? Also,
uh,
like, who's Jenna's biological? Wait, who's?
I don't. We can't. We
Oh no,
simply,
they're step siblings.
they're
not half
steps. I-
siblings.
I-
Duh. Thank
there's
God.
no way to know. Then
So,
it's finally Thanksgiving Day.
We're at the brew. Toberky has just broken his leg.
Ali
so
wrote, "You're going to be in this cast for 7 seasons," because he says he's going to be in it for a month.
You've got to set the joke up first. Toby says, I'm going to be in this cast for a month. Oh, no, Spencer says that.
I don't know, but then
And
you're
then
like,
I said,
buddy,
you're going to be in this cast for 6 more seasons or something like that.
because that's a month.
I love Paige rocks up and I think Emily's like, oh my God, Paige. And she's like, oh no, I don't care. I'm going to cut to the, like, I love that you think Emily's like, oh, I have to explain this Ally thing. She's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't actually care.
Ally's driven to a random farm with a bunch of cars parked out the front and she's building an army of her own.
Of
And I'm like,
losers.
of losers.
of gay
Of
rons.
gay rons.
Then
I want to join the gay Ron army.
Yeah.
let's make our own gay ron army.
But not for Ally. Yeah, I want like a different gay Ron army.
Yeah. It's an empowering one.
Yeah.
Speaking of empowering,
Gay Ron compliment.
gay ron, ultimate compliment. Holbrook appears and arrests Spencer. What the fuck?
This has
Why do
been
you
like
gotta
5 seasons coming.
Why you gotta be so rude
And sexy.
And sexy, can I? Then Ara is on a horrible black and pink striped top and ugly.
Thank you so much for saying that.
I refer to it as a ugly bus print skirt. It looks like the print that you see on the bus, the carpet.
It's
you know what
really,
you know
really
what I
I
mean?
know
bus
him. I
printed.
did not.
Ugly.
I
shit.
can't believe it. I don't know what outfit we're talking about.
They're all disgusting. So you could
Yeah.
they
Don't
could all
worry about
blur
it.
into one.
Then we
Wow.
see. Okay, now this is kind of like the climax of the whole episode.
Oh my God.
We're at Mona Manor,
What do we call it? French house?
French house.
No, what was the word in French?
Oh, maison.
Maison,
Oh,
Mona Maison.
Maison de Mona.
Maison de Mona. And she's listening to the tapes that they stole, and her mum calls and she's like,
Coming, Mum.
"Coming, mum." And
a
then
Harry Potter
she gets this text from one of the girls saying that Spencer was arrested. She's like, "Fuck." Then she goes downstairs. She's in front of the house, and she's talking to her mum about Thanksgiving. We hear that her friend Leslie, no spoilers, but someone that becomes important later in the show.
Oh,
It's the first time we hear about Leslie. Leslie is coming over for Thanksgiving, and it's a surprise for Mona. She's so excited.
It's Leslie Mann.
It's Leslie Mann. Judd Apatow produces the rest of the show. The tone changes wildly. And then Mona Mama leaves and they give each other a little love you, kind of like bye.
Their
And-
chemistry is so cute, just quickly.
so
their,
love
their
them.
banter is
It's
like
so
incredible.
cute.
More of these two. Well,
And
rip.
then, and then Mona goes back inside, and then we see a blonde in a wig watching her. And I just say in a wig because we can only assume
Yes.
in a wig. And then Mona locks the door from inside. She goes upstairs. And then we cut back to a fair house, and Ezra's there for fucking Thanksgiving, which is annoying as hell. We find out that Spencer's still getting processed for her arrest. And then Mona calls Aria. And
Probably for the first time ever.
ever.
I was
Absolutely.
thinking that.
Like,
in this
when did you
scene.
exchange numbers?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, when she
That's
runs up
at
and goes,
Radley.
"Hey, Big A," in the hallway.
Oh my
Like 4
God.
seasons ago.
And then she says, she basically calls her to say, Alison lured Bathany to Rosewood on the longest night. She found out about the affair. She was jealous and set her up. We have all the evidence. We can find she's A, and we can finally prove it. And then we see the person with the blonde hair and the black hood lock-picking Mona's door and going inside. We see that person walk up the stairs.
I have goosebumps.
And then that's when we hear Mona on the phone to Aria say, Alison's A and I can prove it. And then she hangs up, she looks in the mirror and says, game over, Alison. I win. And then we see her see the black hood and gasp, freak out, and then smash cut.
The gurgles come in. There's blood. They say there's blood
Everywhere.
everywhere.
There's like a glass table that's been shattered.
Things overturned.
It's the girls and Ezra the people we saw at the very start.
It's the girls and their teacher.
It's the,
It's the girls and them
the
and
girls
their
and Mr. Fitzgerald.
guide, I guess.
Their student liaison.
And he's liaising them.
Oh,
all
hey,
right.
that's the head of student liaison over there.
Head.
Cool. Head.
Head.
And we go back to the opening scene. We're finally 36 hours later.
Yes.
36 hours.
And we hear a huge scream once we see that Hannah's gone
A
upstairs.
Wilhelm scream.
The Wilhelm scream, of course. And then we see Mona Mama cry and all the girls with their partners.
Ally looks smug.
Alison
Yeah,
works
she did.
near the ambulance and she looks suspicious as fuck. I'm like, why
And there
would
was
you...
one random guy also. I'm going to do it for the camera.
Oh
who was
my
like,
God.
This is the uncle, right?
Yeah, it's
that I'm
Uncle.
calling uncle.
It's
Yes.
It's Mr. Uncle.
Ally is basically voguing.
She is.
Ally Sheehan is basically voguing.
And we see Holbrook giving a news report where he says, we did not find a body, but the amount of blood would indicate that Mona Vanderwall was murdered.
This must be a homicide.
And
I'm trying
then-
to do his voice.
That was kind of hot.
I want to. I know. Thank you. If I know we're trying to stick to time, but I really just want to say, imagine Mulbrook being your like local. Imagine
Oh
like a
my
big
God.
murder case, and him. That he would be
I would
viral.
commit crimes
He would be
so that he could
like
arrest me.
seeing him do a press
Lock me up,
conference on
sir.
TV. That would go viral.
Well,
today,
do you think
'cause he's
Wilden
so
would have
hot.
had that impact for some first? Like for the mums maybe in the town, and now we've got Mulbrook.
Well, no, because Ashley
Yeah.
Marin even only fucked him to save her daughter.
Yeah.
You're right.
No one wants
You're
to have
right.
sex
Like
with
imagine
Wilden.
seeing a man this hot be like, it's been a homicide, and
Oh
you're like, who
my
is this
God.
fucking sexy?
and your
Oh, yes,
choice
sir,
of
there has.
intense.
Lock me up. I did a. Can we chat? I confess
Take
just
me
to
home.
chat.
Lock me up.
There's been a homicide. I'm dead, I fear. Sexy man. Also, we see Barry Maple put his hand appropriately on a grieving mother's back in a way that I'm like,
A grieving mother.
You
Oh,
know.
Mona,
Oh my god.
Mona's mum.
You reckon they're rooting?
I wish. Maybe
Oh.
after this.
I reckon Barry
gonna-
Maple is a big MILF hunter.
I reckon he takes her home to comfort her.
Yes.
And something happens tonight.
And it's like, and she initiate. Like, he doesn't put pressure. He's just like,
she's
let me
like,
make you
no,
a
this is
cup
not
of
about my
tea."
grief. Like I've wanted this
Yeah.
for so long.
I just want to
He's
talk
hot.
about the uncle.
Please talk about uncle.
He's holding his fist to his mouth. He is wearing a checkered button-down shirt with a thin scarf and a big ring on his hand.
What if this is Mona Dad?
He's like a class
oh,
ring
oh.
or like
I don't know, but it's just crazy. The guy that's in the middle of the girl, he's like, oh, he looks crazy.
Imagine also like in your town, in this town, it's like, oh my god, all the Rosewood gurgles are kind of like famous. Imagine him just being like,
holy shit,
I
I'm
don't
next
know.
to Aria and Emily.
yeah,
right
and he's
now.
like, I just got to get in the frame a little bit and be like, oh, girls, this is, oh my god, did you all get the same text as me?
wait, guys, I think I'm getting a text too.
And it's just like,
And it's his wife being
Yeah.
like, don't
Where
forget
are
the French
you?
onion,
like Dave, I
And
can
he
see
gets-
you on the news. Come home.
and he gets the text and he does, sorry for all the audio listeners, but he's like, he does the look around they all do. The way I used to do that as a
Dave.
teenager
Well,
all the
speaking
time.
of, this is such a throwback, but in this episode, Emily did the biggest, what did I call it? The girl from TikTok that does
yes.
Emily eyes.
The, like,
Megan Albert.
She did like the most Megan eyes I've ever seen. And I was like, Ashley, rewind that.
we went back and watched
I
it.
saw that. And I
was
didn't write it
wild.
down, but I was like that. I think I said the exact same thing to
That
Dale.
was like
It was
the
at
blueprint.
Spencer's house, I remember.
Yeah.
It was just
It was
the
when
biggest-
Caleb
It was a like, look
arrives.
up, look to the side, look around. Yeah.
It was crazy. Also, just last few things.
Yes.
Then we're back at Warhouse for the A scene. We see that A takes the Jesus doll and replaces it with a Mona doll.
Iconic.
Contini.
Me losing my faith and turning to PLL instead.
Absolutely. Your real faith. And then A takes the Jesus doll, opens the fucking boot and or trunk of the car, and we see Mona in there. Lifeless eyes, wide open,
gag.
blood on her face, fucking dead. Crazy. And then, of course, we have A cutting a picture of the girls and putting it in a fucking snow globe.
Which wasn't really needed.
No, it wasn't.
Huge.
But, okay.
And I guess it sort of pays off in the next episode.
Yeah,
which I always
we
forget.
could have just
Or
seen
doesn't
it.
pay off.
We actually
Yeah.
didn't need to see A doing it though, because we know who it
We
comes
know,
from.
of
Yeah.
course.
Which they,
So it would have been gaggier to end on the Mona
I
dead body
completely
shot.
agree. I agree.
Okay, let's go to our seggies.
Okay, some seggies, some segments, some seg rolls. Who was
Rolls.
the hottest adult in this episode? I think we can all agree.
It was
Mulbrook.
It's
Mulbrook. It is Mulbrook.
It's sexy, can I? He's
Rosewood's
so sexy.
finest.
He is Rosewood's finest. He's a naughty man,
He
but
made quite a mess,
he's a
haven't he?
good-looking rooster. What was the yikes of the episode? Ooh, what was the yikes?
I think it's Alison in general. Alison shouldering Emily and her Danby shoulder. You know,
Yeah,
let her
that's a
heal.
yikes.
Yeah. Her outfits also.
Also, the
Yikes.
girls talking in the
At full
toilets, of course, is always a
Yes.
yikes for me. Also, I guess all the blood everywhere and the potential murder.
Yeah, and like the
Yeah.
stalking, like Mona, kind of like the creeping into the home is scary. I guess Mona being a
Unsettling.
corpse should be yikes, but it was kind of gag.
It was so
Yeah.
I
gag.
guess it's not.
It's so rare that we get to see a body.
Yeah.
So when we do, it's like, holy shit, something's happened.
That is
it
such a
pays
good
off.
point.
we love
But
you,
it,
Mona.
yeah,
Rip.
so it wasn't like a crazy like yikesy ep. Like it was
No.
it was like little yikes.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay. Who gets a buttercream from us, Daddy Hastings?
Caleb for saying the line,
Yes.
of course. I also think Emily for having to deal with Alison.
Yes.
Mulbrook for being sexy. Spencer and Mona for breaking in. Mona for dying. Mona Mama for making cookie.
And for her acting at the end, like
Yes.
her grief is
And that man,
incredible.
Dave. at the end.
Yes.
His name's
He,
Dave.
he also gets a friendship bracelet that they all got from like the Ally friendship bracelet. I just think he needs to be part of the crew.
And the A in Dave is red.
yeah. What if he's A?
He like asked Spencer where she got them, where they all got their bracelets from.
He's like, hey, Spenny. She's like, who the fuck?
He's like, it's me, Dave.
I
Dale
really
is
like
A.
this lore.
Dale is A more than Dave is A.
Dave is, well, they're friends.
Dave.
I'll ask Dale about it when I get
Yeah,
home.
yeah, ask him.
Who needs to wait for Crazy Bread from Noel Khan?
I think Alison always.
Always.
Cindy and Mindy, the way they open those toilet stalls.
Yeah.
And
creepy.
Toby a little bit. Like, what are you doing? Just calm down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aria putting that paint everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait
Yeah.
for Crazy Bird Girl.
What gave us a hardcover? What made us horn?
Holbrook.
Yeah.
Holbrook,
And for me,
unfortunately.
Caleb's.
Yes.
And we're
Same
edging,
thing.
we are
line. We'll
edging
get to
that
that.
line. We
Yeah.
are edging. Yeah, for me it was. I think it's like the Spoberky scenes were meant they were soft cover for me, but
Yeah.
Mulbrook, yeah, so hot. What gave us a soft cover?
Everything with Alison.
Alison, for me, it really was like the cop role playing.
Yeah.
Because I was so used to seeing these teenagers who are adults, like seeing them be sexual, but I was like, oh, I don't know why. I don't like them.
Yeah.
No.
I don't remember what feeling I
too
had towards
advanced
it when
for
I was a kid
teenagers.
watching it. Yeah.
I would have, as a kid, I probably would have been like, that's awesome. I was like 18.
I don't know if I was ever into the whole cop thing.
No.
So
No, it was,
You said ACAB.
It's
You came out
advanced.
the womb saying ACAB.
literally, maybe do like cops and robbers, maybe not cop and victim, you know? Like, let's turn it on its head a little bit.
Yeah.
Who gets a wine from us, from King by Wrong?
I want everyone to have wine except for
Definitely
Alison.
Mona's
Mona's
definitely
mama.
Dave.
Yeah.
Definitely Barry Maple.
Dave for
Mulbrook,
sure.
me.
Dave brings his own.
Dave.
He's like, yeah, me too, guys.
Yeah, and he's,
Dave, he's
I
got
love
it's
Dave.
in a thermos.
Yeah.
In a tartan
So you can be
thermos.
like on the go around
Yeah.
Rosewood.
He's an on the go alco.
And he's
Yeah.
always looking for someone to have a wine with.
Oh, he would
if
love to
only
with the
he
wine
and Byron,
ones.
I would
Byron
have a
with his
wine with him.
fedora from last episode with Dave.
Can you
But
imagine?
I think Dave's more
Power
of a
couple.
ladies' man, not in a flirty way, but I think he would like pal out with the gals.
Yeah,
in my head, he is gay.
Yeah.
in my heart, he is gay.
Or
in my
he's
heart,
like-
he is
He
gay.
is the original gay
What's
one.
He is
the
the
dad
original
in
grey
Modern
one.
Family? Oh my god, the
like
main.
Ed, like the
No, sorry.
like,
Stone
like
Street.
Ty Burrell's character.
Yes, exactly. Why can't we think of his name?
I can't think. I don't.
Phil
I know all the
Dunphy.
actors.
Phil
names.
Dunphy. He's like
Yes.
Phil Dunphy, and that like
Phil.
he's straight, but he like
Oh,
wants
yes.
to be with women, like
I love
female
that.
energy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Grew up with sisters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which are the best kind of men.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Where are we up to? Okay, cool. So there's a lot of people get a wine from Byron. What was the line of the episode?
Let's all say it in unison.
Your software slays, by the way.
One Caleb Rivers.
Has anyone ever had to get like a computer fixed and said that?
Well, if I ever do, I will.
That
Yeah.
line literally changed lives.
Yeah,
It changed lives. It changed culture.
Yep.
It changed software.
it was huge.
More like hardware.
It was
Because
incredible.
I'm hard for that
Gave me
line.
hardware.
Gave me hardware.
Oh, gave me
That gave me
hardware.
hardcover.
Seeing Caleb help, seeing Caleb say a fun line, seeing him with the girls,
And also
Hella
seeing
boy.
him like know that Hannah was lying to him, but like not freaking out. He was like, babe, like I can tell when you're lying. Like, what's up?
I know I
hot.
like it, and same with like
Yeah.
Paige and Emily in this episode. I like it when like people are not sweating the small stuff in this
Yeah.
episode, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
guess like 5 seasons in, they're like, we know that you're doing some
Yes.
shit. Just tell me what it is. It's fine.
Yep. We got to get you to hockey. This was so
This is the best.
fun.
Ally, love you.
Thank
Hayley,
you guys for having
love
me
you.
again. This was so fun.
Ash, I love you. Ali, I love you.
Love you guys.
And of course, everyone out there, make sure that you
Close your damn blinds.
because you never know if the three of us are going to be standing outside your window going,
Yeah.
"Why you gotta be so rude?" Don't you know you're human too?
You don't know if Ali's gonna be there with this Ali that we're talking to is gonna be there with a hockey stick.
And I might hit it into a tree to
Yeah.
pretend to murder someone.
And then a dog might find it.
Pepe.
Pepe, we miss him. We must miss Pepe. We love you all. Goodbye, everyone. Toberky. Listeners, if you didn't know, we actually have a Patreon, which we call the Dollhouse. So come hang out in our dollhouse.
We also have a YouTube channel, so if you want to watch this episode and other episodes, head to our YouTube channel and subscribe.
And you can find all updates at our Instagram or look in the episode show notes.
We love ya.
We love you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Call an Adult. We appreciate you more than Alison appreciates immortality, my darlings. Please give the show some love by giving us a 5-star rating and review on your podcast platform of choice.
You can stay up to date on episodes by following our Instagram at call.an.adult, as well as our respective Instagrams at Ashley Crapapp and at Hayley Tanto. Have a lovely day, and don't forget, shut your damn blinds! See ya! Call an Adult is recorded on the stolen lands of the Boonwurrung and Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of the land. Sovereignty was never ceded.